time to walk.
Bro,
So how can I lose?
you don't see this level of hunger anymore. She was trying to get it by any means necessary, popping it in the middle of the freaking deli, popping it right outside the apartment. You don't see her doing that no more. She too comfortable. Bro, when she was in the Bronx and she was really down on her luck, really grinding to try to come on, bro. She was really hitting real poses with it. Yeah, she was tough. Come on, bro. Let's really talk about it. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. The horrible truth about female artists. Let's go.
You know, female artists have a problem. Actually, 5 problems to be exact. Problem number 1 is that all of the talented artists are always over-sexualizing themselves. What I call horny bait. See, for some reason, it's such a big trend nowadays for every single female artist to just not have clothes on. Sexy Red, SZA, Glorilla, Meg Thee Stallion, any artist that you can name.
Is that really, that's not really like SZA's whole identity. SZA and Sexy Red, like, it's a spectrum. You feel me? And that's what girls like. They like thoughts. Let's just keep it a buck.
And even to the pop artists, don't like clothes no more. It's like they're allergic. And in all reality, we all know
because sex sells.
Why they're doing this. Here's the thing though. Like, you don't need to do that to get me to listen to your music, especially if you're SZA. I would have listened to it regardless. I mean, look at the past legends of yesterday.
Oh my god, did y'all see that picture of Pink Panthers today? Oh my god, bro. Love, like literally love. I love her, I swear to God.
Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, Aaliyah, Missy Elliott, Young Ma. Okay, Young Ma is a little bit different, but you get what I'm trying to say. None of them needed to do this back in the day to get where they wanted to be. They were just talented and they worked hard. This is why I respect people like Pink Panthers, Billie Eilish, hell, even Doechii before she started wilding out, I'm not gonna lie. They worked hard, made good music, and got where they wanted to be while still respecting their morals. But I will say, them debating is granting success for them temporarily. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like, it feels—
yeah, but they're like kind of not really the influences of this. Like, their influences, don't get it twisted, but like a lot of women are influenced by Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and Lil Kim. That's kind of the lane that the industry chose. Like, everybody chose to follow that route.
Feels like female artists are like at the top of the game right now. Before you say that's crazy, I mean, look at pop right now. It's not a question. R&B, in my opinion, not a question. Country, nobody cares about that. But rap, especially female rappers, are on top of the game. And again, before you disagree, hear me out. Besides Drake, Kendrick, and Cardi, no other male rapper is really doing they bigger than
facts.
These female rappers. They're all basically controlling our screens right now. You really can't scroll on the internet without seeing their face at least one time a day. They're taking over, but not because of their music, because they're just stripping. They're shaking their ass, popping their shit, and talking about how many STDs they have. And we're eating this up.
No, sir.
Like I said earlier, even though this is benefiting the game right now, it's inevitably killing female music. Because now, whether they like it or not, most of these female artists are being looked at as strippers and not artists. And if you think that's a wild statement,
I wouldn't say strippers. I would just say glorified Instagram models.
watch a Sexy Red music video, you'll quickly change your mind. Or even a Tate McCree video or a SZA video. It doesn't matter what genre it is. They're all doing the same thing. It's very weird. I don't care what y'all say about, oh, they're being progressive about their bodies. No, that's not being progressive about your body. Being progressive about your body.
Oh, hold on. He's standing on it. Whoa, he talking. Hey, hold on. Let him cook.
It's respecting your body enough to not show it to everybody. Why can't I listen to your—
Bro, girls are not gonna want to hear that. What's good, Bartholomew? Girls are not gonna want to hear that. It's my body and it's my choice. I'm choosing to be a city girl. I'm choosing to be a hoe. What about it? You know what I mean? Being a hoe now is like cool. Having bodies and you know what I mean? Like taking girls' mans and all that. That shit is cool. It's a flex. Come on, being a bop is really what's in right now. Being a good girlfriend with little to no bodies, that shit is not. I mean, Lotto be rapping about that a little bit, how she got, you know, she could count her body count on one hand, but that's not what's cool, bro.
Music without seeing you naked. That's very telling about what you value about yourself. And again, I'm not gay. I like women, and I'm not gonna lie, my eyes like seeing. But at the same time,
they talking about you, cuz you eat that shit. No, I don't. What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
It's too much. What happened to modesty, bro? Like, yo, if you're finna make music, I'm not saying you gotta be fully clothed all the time, but at the same time, focus on your music, not just your sex appeal. It's weird, but that's just what—
unpopular opinion, then you realize that the music is not that good. If you notice, bro, all of the mid rappers, they're really the ones that are leaning into their body the most. Ice Spice, I love Ice Spice. Y'all know how I feel about Ice Spice, right? She getting back thick. Shout out my baby.
Pop your shit, twin.
But even like Meg Thee Stallion, a lot of people are starting to say that she makes the same song over and over and over again. And you seen that Watashi wa Star song, bro, that the Yams was out on full display. I was there for it. You feel me? But a lot of people are looking and they're seeing that it's really not a lot of substance to this lane. And that's just kind of music in general. It's more fast food.
What a lot of female music
kind of
has
the
just
same.
resorted to. Not all, but a good amount. Which is actually my second problem with this whole thing. It's too horny. I'm not finna lie. It's getting to a point where with certain artists, all they talk about is sex. Oh, my poom poom is this. I suck dick like that. It's weird. Now, I know men rappers be doing the same thing and their video will come because there's a lot of things I don't like about men rap. But it feels like with female rap, it's just the only thing y'all talk about. I'm not even talking about rap at this point. Listen to a lot of Sabrina Carpenter's music. It's just like, what happened to the old love?
Wait,
listen
what?
to a lot of Sabrina Carpenter's music. It's just
Gang, because we not, bro, we can't have babies in this economy. This is not a love generation. This is a generation, bro. Come on.
Oh, I leave quite an impression, 5 feet to be exact. You're wondering why half his clothes went missing, my body's where they at. Whoa, hold on, she kind of dropping bars. Now I'm gone, but you're still laying next to me, 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you.
Why does it always gotta be about taking somebody's man, though?
like, what happened to the old love pop
Who listens to
songs?
Sabrina? I'm not gonna lie, I heard one song and it was playing at this one coffee shop I go to. I'm like, yo, who is this? And then I like looked up the song and I found out that I was her. She low-key not that bad though.
Romance pop songs we had back in the 2010s. Not all y'all want
Maybe we'll meet in a bar. He'll drive a funky car. Maybe we'll meet in a club and fall so deeply in love.
do is be slut, and it's weird. Especially when a lot of y'all know y'all have a kid audience, yet y'all really don't care. Especially like Sabrina Carpenter. Like, you're a Disney princess, whatever. You had such a layup of an opportunity to just make cool, chill music, yet you decided to do this sexy, degenerate, horny stuff. And while you have
Yeah, but she wanted to elevate. She didn't want to be for the kids anymore. That's why she made such a harsh stance.
full right to make that type of music, at the same time, you didn't need to. Like, she literally went trending because every single concert she did, when she performed her song Juno, she always did a sex position. Why are we doing that? Hell, I seen a clip of somebody bringing a whole bed on stage and basically dry humping in front of a crowd of 40,000 people. It's getting to a point where it's just
What the hell? What did I miss, bro?
what happened to art, man? Like, what happened to true art?
And how do you apply for a job like that? Sign me
I
up.
feel like the reason why they're doing this is because they've seen the untalented rappers and artists doing this and succeeding. So now they're putting talent on top of that and they're succeeding. But at the same time, this right here is a big problem at itself, which is why this is thing number 3. Untalented artists are blowing up just because they money based. Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Ruby Rose, Iggy Azalea, Cardi B, and yes, Ruby Rose is actually a rapper.
Bro, yeah, but she doesn't really have much of a music career. I know some thoughts that repost everything that Ruby does. I know some thoughts that idolize Ruby Rose like she a god, bro. Swear to God, but they don't know not one lyric though. She only had, well, she said face to face with it, can't be beefing with no FaceTime. Okay, that Big Mouth song, that's the only song that she really had. She didn't have nothing else.
The fact that you don't know that proves my point exactly. This has become such a popular trend. These artists
Ruby is one of the ones
releasing a single or two and just calling that a day. Literally the Ice Spice method and the Sexy Red method, I'm not finna lie. And both of them blowing up like they did really did shape the future of the female artist game. I mean, Ice Spice literally blew up because she had a fat ass. That's it. That was the reason. It wasn't because she could rap, because, I mean, let's be honest here. It wasn't because she could dress. I mean, she used to wear jumpsuits and tracksuits until she stole her best friend's style.
Hold on, bro. Yes, she stole her friend's style, but we're not gonna talk about her shaking ass in the deli, bro. Hold on, bro. Oh my God, hold on. Y'all don't understand. This is prime Ice Spice, bro. Relentlessly.
You did me dirt, bitch. I am the one.
Bro,
So how can I lose?
you don't see this level of hunger anymore. She was trying to get it by any means necessary, popping it in the middle of the freaking deli, popping it right outside the apartment. You don't see her doing that no more. She too comfortable. Bro, when she was in the Bronx and she was really down on her luck, really grinding to try to come on, bro. She was really hitting real poses with it.
All that you
Yeah, she was tough. Come on, bro. Let's really talk about it.
She had a fat ass, she was light skinned, and she had a little signature twerk little move. And what really confirmed that is that when she lost her ass, She lost all of her fan base too. It was hating on her, like, bro, get the
Hold
weight
on, she got back on the oats though.
back. We need the thick thigh. Plus, when she stopped twerking, people actually had to listen to her music, and once they did, they realized it wasn't all of that. So she fell off, and we didn't hear about her from.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When you explain it like that, it just makes society seem so vain and just so. It just makes me hate being a human being. I'm not gonna lie.
Months until suddenly a couple weeks ago,
What
she
is
got
how
her.
is that even, bro? The fact that he's saying that and it's actually the truth is the crazy part. Like, does that not sound crazy as hell?
All back. We don't care about her music. We care about her. And this one factor is what's really changing the game right now. The same thing for Sexy Red.
Now
Also,
I want to be the gorilla.
I will say she does actually have a fan base for her music. I mean, all she talks about is hoe shit, but the hoes love it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, hey. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, you play her music at a party, it does fit the vibe. She's really portraying a bad image of black women. And because of her antics and because labels push her so much, she's honestly the biggest female rapper in the game right now. The thing that these two people have in common is that they
Wait, would you say that Sexy Red is really the biggest in the game?
care way more about their image, which in my opinion is
The image is everything. Doesn't matter how the music is. It's all about the image. If you a girl, your music doesn't even have to be that good. Girls just have to look up to you, and guys just want to be with you.
for problem with female rap. You know what? Let me clarify. I don't actually think this is a problem. It's honestly a good thing. I mean, artists aren't just musicians, they're also personalities too. A lot of the appeal to the music they're making is who they are. I mean, for instance, Future's music wouldn't be good if it wasn't Future. Childish Gambino couldn't make a Future song and it do well. At the same time, Future couldn't make a Childish Gambino
I mean, you never know.
song and it do well. Niggas would call him corny and just weird or quirky, but at the same time, that's what Childish Gambino is. That's why people like it. Same thing applies all the way around. If Sabrina Carpenter made a Sexy Red song, well, people probably wouldn't be surprised because she's basically doing that same thing anyway. But let's say if Billie Eilish dropped a song like that, people will be like, yo, Billie, what are you doing? Because that's just not her persona. That's not her character. That you get what I'm trying to say at this point, right? All right,
Yeah,
here's the
it's not her
problem.
archetype.
Mastering your image is cool, but you need to have the music to back it up. And this has always been a law of music for forever, but suddenly it's changed. Now you don't have to make good music and you can still be popular and make money because of social media. Prime example besides Sexy and Ice Spice is
Nah, but you find out quick when them albums come out and you see them album sales. You find out real quick who's really up and who's not, bro.
Blueface and Krishan Rock. 2 years ago, before they got arrested, they were making millions off of just ratchet, toxic characters. I mean, you couldn't go anywhere without seeing their faces. During that time, they made music too, and even though it wasn't that good, they made a lot of money off of it because they had a lot of attention on their names. That whole process,
Bro, Krishan Rock's music is so butt. Oh my
what
god.
a lot of female.
Bro, girls were singing that shit too. It's a vibe all the time. That's when I realized they will really sing anything if they think they like the girl.
Artists are doing. They're selling the image, becoming an influencer, and then selling the music as a side part. They don't really care how the music sounds. I mean, they can sell.
Bro, the fact that you say he looked like Forbats got me. Name one Krishan Rock song. You know what to do.
Because they're such polarizing characters that people are just bound to tune in. Again, I don't think
bro, I can't believe you said that song is fire. I would end stream.
Bad thing, but it is killing the art. Nobody cares about their music because we know it's going to be mid anyways. We just care about what they're doing to entertain us. It's killing the art of music in general, but especially for female artists because most of the time they use their bodies to get your attention instead of being funny or creative like male rappers oftentimes have to do. Pretty sure a lot of these artists are really cool people that can probably garner an audience just off of them being themselves. I mean, I remember seeing a Glorilla interview with Speedy.
I mean, they don't really show their personality like that. I don't really think a lot of those female rappers really have a personality. Sadat was good. Pink is a color, blue is another. But I feel like Glorilla, Sexy Red got a personality too. Who else you think got a personality? I think those are really the only two with like an actual personality. I can't think of anybody else who got a bold person. Cardi B got a personality too, I'm not gonna lie.
Even when they go on people like Kai Cenat stream, you kind of see the artist's personality. And most of the time, they're pretty cool people. Even
SZA got a
Sexy Red,
personality, but not a big personality. She kind of more like a mood.
She's probably a very cool person to be around. Even though I don't agree with her antics that she be doing, I have to admit that. You don't have to be a sex addict to get views in that way. You can just be yourself. Because them doing that is also ruining the game for everybody else who's
Is that Saucy Santana? Yo, what was the shit from Double XL? What do you say? It's tunnel vision. No, I got my hater blockers on. It's tunnel vision. If you can't beat them, join them. Better make your decision. Bro, I said that shit for like a week straight, bro. Dochi Fire, y'all with Doechii. I don't like that anxiety song, but I haven't really heard her other music.
Talented who's not willing to
Rico,
do that. And because they're not willing
what happened to
do that,
Rico?
for some reason labels won't push, which is actually theme number 5. That actually talented artists aren't being pushed. There's a lot of good female artists out here that aren't willing to slut themselves out.
Because it's all about money at the end of the day. It's about who can generate the most bread.
That get overlooked. Like I've been seeing this artist Raven Lene popping off recently. She makes really good music. She's very talented, but I just hope she doesn't go down that route. Not that she's showing any songs and going down that route. I just really wanted to talk about that and say that I knew about her first and y'all didn't know about her before y'all. But I feel like we as people need to start supporting women who make good music that's not always sexual. Let's support art, not just penis. Because we're missing a lot of art nowadays and it feels like nobody wants to even try because what's the point? It's easier just to make slop. You don't got to go down that route if you want to be successful. Don't sell your soul for instant fame. Work hard, grind, and it will come over time and it will be way better than you can ever imagine. Just look at Billie Eilish, look at Pink Panthers, and even look at Raven Lene. Thank y'all for watching the video. Follow my Twitch if you want to hear more topics like this, and follow my Instagram if you want to stalk me. Snapchat is up there too. Go add my reaction channel right here. Posting every single day. We sure will love you. Stay blessed.
Shout out to Brody, man. He talks a lot. That's what it's a commentary. He's supposed to be talking. On God, we all cracking Lizzo. I would. Yeah, that ain't gonna stop me.